was there, and then the schools just didn't exhibit things, except Manly was, I think, the only school for a while that exhibited school exhibits at the county fair.
Can you tell us a little about that, the teachers getting these exhibits ready and such, for the little history of that?
Well, several of the teachers would save during the year artwork that the children had made, and then, you know, who was the one that had to put them up.
So there would have been fewer each, probably every few years, but at one time when you began, there might have been 15 or more rural schools or class 1 that had exhibits.
Now, when you worked in the county superintendent's office, did you help put the fair exhibits up, or was that after your?
No, it was, I know it was done before. I think Floy Arnold helped, and I did help you a couple times.
I didn't remember whether you had or
and I remember it being about 100 degrees in that building, or more.
I think it was probably more.
But I think that was something the children really looked, if they had an exhibit there, they certainly looked forward to, and were proud to bring their parents to show their work. Okay, so your years as superintendent, you said there were 46 or 48, and gradually then, through those 40 years, then there were no more class 1 districts, and that's when the
Yes, in eliminating the county superintendent's office, the class 1s, there were 2 left in the county, and they had to merge with one of the town schools. And of course, District 28, the Still School, became part of Plattsmouth, and the Manly 96, District 96, became part of Leaping Water School.
I have a couple pictures, Neil. This is back when you were teaching at District 41, which is on Highway 66, 72nd Street. The first one is your float in the carnival in 1950, and
Can you hold it up?
like this.
Just a minute, let me zero in on that.
Okay, Sandra's going to zero in on this. This is in the museum collection.
Okay, I've got it.
And then we have another one the next year at Becker School, or District 41, 1951.
Okay.
Another event at the carnival, of course, was always the crowning of the king and queen. And can you tell us about this item and when you received that?
I was chosen by the committee. I don't know what the committee call was called, but in 2008, I was chosen for to be the king of the Cass County Farm Carnival. Of course, the name has been changed since then. Do I have anything else?
Did you have any duties during the year that you recall as king? Any
Well,
attending any events?
we were in the county fair exhibit. I mean, not exhibit, the county fair.
Parade? The parade?
Yes, it's a parade. And we went somewhere else, but I think we got rained out somewhere. It seems like that's what it was.
Well, I think the night of the crowning, you were rained out, weren't you?
Yes, I was fortunate, really, because I had dreaded walking down Main Street that distance. I didn't think I could make it. And I told the fellows that had talked me into becoming king that they would come along and help me walk down the street. But fortunately, I didn't have to do that. That was, I think, the first crowning that had taken place in the high school, Portsmouth High School. And
Do you remember who your queen was that year?
yes,
I was going to check.
I can't tell you.
Well, we'll check. We can't remember either right now, but we'll look at the,
Our family went back many years in Cass County.
Highly partial.
oh,
Yes,
Kylie Faulkner, right. Yes, and that was originally the Stoll family that settled
Yes.
around District 28, yes, Oreopolis, yes.
yes.
We have another item here from your childhood, Neil, that we want you to tell us about. It is a quilt,
Oh,
and I want to show this, see if we can show this on the camera, maybe not, but we'll give it a try.
I got it.
And it says Neil Lancaster, age 10 years, 1930, Plattsmouth, Nebraska. Can you tell us about this quilt, Neil?
well, it's a farm quilt, and the blocks were pictured in the World Herald. And my mother didn't have daughters, and so there were a lot of things that she had me do that was not usually for a boy. But she talked me into this.
So the drawings were in the World Herald, and then did you order them and transfer them?
No, they pictured them in the World Herald, and you could use those to transfer onto the block.
Do you-
And just-
So it involved embroidery and,
Well, of course, Mother and her friends
Yes.
did the quilting.
yes, but you did all of the
Yes.
embroidered pictures. Did you have any help, do you recall? Did Mother step in and,
No.
other than teaching you?
Well, she she had me do it.
Okay. Did you, any other projects that you recall as a, as a child? Anything that, else that you would have sewn or put together?
Well, there is another quilt here at the museum that I made for a dear lady that her sister furnished the materials, and I did the fancy work on it.
Was that also embroidery?
Yes, it was a flower quilt, and then, of course, Mother and her friends did the quilting.
And was that, did you use multicolors, or is it all in one color? Is this one, do you recall?
No, it's colored according to the flowers, the real flowers.
Are the flowers named? Do you remember?
I don't remember that.
What are some of your interests, Neil, through the years? I know you had a busy career, but in your spare time, what did you like to do? Did you have pets, hobbies?
Oh, we had pets all our lives. And I know we had a dog that eventually, was, I don't know where he was. He was gone for a few days. And when he came back, he smelled like a skunk. And then I brought home a black and white kitten, and I'm sure he thought it was a skunk. And he tried to kill it, I guess. And Dad and my brother tried to stop him, and of course they were bitten. And then the animal, of course, died from the rabies, and they had to take the rabies shots.
This was your father and
My brother,
Pete?
Pete.
And you still have pets, don't you?
Oh yes, I have 2 cats now.
And how did you get them? Did they just come to and stay?
No, I lost a cat, and I was lost without pets, so I went to the local animal,
Shelter?
what is it called? What is it called?
Is it the animal shelter?
Yes, the animal shelter, and well, I just fell for these 2. They're brother and sister, but the sister is all black. There's no other color, and then the male is the gray.
What about hobbies? Or your spare time? What did you like to do?
Oh, well, play, I guess.
And as you were older, when you were teaching or as superintendent of schools, I know you were involved in, I think we mentioned last time you were secretary for the cemetery board for many years?
Well, yes, I don't think well, it was from